Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel Msimperfecto. It is the much awaited video that I have been telling you guys about, so here I am with that. So today I'm going to talk about my Instax Mini 8 review. That's me, guys. It's okay. Let's get started again. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel Msimperfecto. So today this video is about a very long awaited thing that I have been telling you guys about, which is my Instax Mini 8. So yeah, Instax Mini 8 review is here and let's get started. So guys, today I will be sharing with you the pros and cons of buying an Instax Mini 8 or 9 and what should you expect from this camera, what sort of quality images does it produce, what is the price range of an Instax Mini both in India and abroad, and what would be the cost of buying a Fujifilm separately. So let's get started. The first things first, I will talk to you about some pros that this camera has to offer. Number one, this camera is easily transportable. It's a handbag camera. You can easily pop it into your bag, your handbag, and you're good to go. It's best for those trips and those times when you want to capture an image for a lifetime. It's best for things when you want to give your room a beautiful backdrop, or your studio or your workspace a beautiful memory setup. It is that this camera produces decent quality images. Talking about instant images, even if you are not getting a DSLR kind of image, and even if you are not getting 100% quality, still this camera works really well because the way it plays with the colors, it still gives you decent enough composition, which is almost 70% of what the actual colors are. So point number 3, this camera produces instant images. As the name rightly said, instant camera. So that is like the TRP of this camera. Obviously, when you click pictures with DSLR, when you click pictures on phone, you have to go to a specific store to get it printed out, set up, to decorate for any gift purposes or for your room decoration, etc. But with Instax Mini, you have that liberty and you have that benefit of getting a process reel right in front of you. So as soon as you click a picture, the Fujifilm will pop out. It's just unlike any other camera, so that's why Instax Mini. Another point about why you can buy this Instax Mini is that it is good for an amateur photographer, just the same way as it is good for a professional photographer. To use Instax Mini 8, you do not have to be proficient with using a camera. You must just be aware of how to click a picture. That's it. This camera doesn't have a lot of complex specifications, so you do not have to worry about that, whether you'll be able to set this up or whether this camera is worth the amount you're spending, because any which ways it doesn't have those many specifications that your mind will be boggled by. So you can definitely bet on that. Cons of buying this camera. Why this camera is a bit of miss. So point number 1, this camera produces instant films, but those instant films can degrade depending upon the light, the surroundings, the ambience in which you are clicking a picture. For example, here it is. So this picture was shot in my room with just a headlight, and the color composition hasn't been that great. The colors have been overshadowed by the forecast, which I don't like at all. It is also not good in clicking pictures in low light, which is most of the time the case when you are clicking pictures inside your house, because you do not have face light or ample amount of sunlight inside the room. So not too good for clicking pictures inside your house. Point number 2 of why the films are extremely expensive. They are not ridiculously expensive, but they are expensive. So in Canada, a set of 10 films will cost you $12, almost $10 to $12, and a set of 20 films will cost you somewhere around $20 to $21. In India, you can convert it to being 800 to 1,000 rupees for a set of pack of 20 films, or otherwise 500 rupees for a set of 10 films, which is expensive. You have to figure out what your priorities are, whether you're looking to use it on a daily basis or whether you are looking for more like a casual use. For a casual use, it's not that bad quality, so you have to figure it. Point number 3, this camera has 5 specifications, out of which I have only used one specification, which is the home one. So one is high key, one is for low lit areas, one is for ambient sunlight, one is for cloudy surroundings, and one is for indoor shooting. But I figured out that the one with the indoor shoot works almost everywhere, and you can try to click the best quality photos with this first preference. Point number 4, this camera doesn't have a focus option. So if you want to focus on distant objects and people, you have to walk closer to them in order to click their picture. You cannot shoot a distant photography from this kind of a camera. It is only good to be used from few steps away from your subject. Point number 5, I seriously don't have any point number 5, which would rather make it a miss, because I feel that this camera comes in so many varieties. It suits all the color types and all the personality types, and caters to a lot of things that you can expect from an instant camera. So there is no point number 5 that could be a cons of this product. But yeah, let's talk about prices. So in Canada, the price of an Instax Mini 8 would range between $75 to $80, and an Instax Mini 9 is $10 to $15 expensive, so it would range between $80 to $90. Configurations are mostly the same. There is a very minor difference between why you should proceed to buying Mini 9 version, but obviously Mini 9 is the latest version, so if you want to go ahead and buy that, that's your call totally. Also, there is a price variations depending upon what color are you looking forward to. For example, when I was looking for this yellow color, this was ridiculously expensive in Canada, so I looked up on the Indian websites, and I found this very cheap on Flipkart, and I got it from India. So yeah, you should try to explore your options and see which websites has this to offer. So in Canada, Instax Mini 8 and 9 are readily available on Walmart Canada. You can find it in store, you can find it online, so it's not that hard to find. Also, it is available on different store locations of Urban Outfitters, so if you want to go ahead and check them out, that's definitely your must to visit place as well. In India, as far as I am aware, it's readily available on Amazon, it's readily available on Flipkart, and it's readily available on eBay as well. So you can definitely go out, check the prices on these websites, compare and see which one suits your need and which color do you like the most if you are looking forward to buy it. Last point is the verdict. So for me, Instax Mini 8 is definitely an 8 on 10. I have always carried this along on my shoots and to places where I'm traveling. Whenever I feel that I have to click this image of the subject or a person or people together, that would be my forever memory. I take out my Instax Mini 8 and click pictures. I do not click pictures with Instax Mini 8 on a regular basis because I find it would be too expensive for me to keep up with it, and also because this is not like an everyday photography camera, it's like an occasional photography camera for me. and that suits my need of why I have to look beyond my phone and why I have to look beyond my DSLR to this cute little camera. Also, it's best to be used as a prop whenever I'm clicking some flat lace, so for me it works wonders as well. So thank you so much for watching, guys. I love you all and I really appreciate all of your comments and likes. If you have any further questions, you can leave them in the comment section below and I will definitely respond to each one of them. If you have any further suggestions about what should I make a video on, or what would you like to see moving further, you can definitely pop them to my Instagram channel at Msimperfecto, or here on my YouTube channel in the comment section below. See you, bye.